Hello. Just over 3 years ago, on a Sunday night, the first ever all-black casted LGBTQ film won the award for Best Picture at the 89th Annual Academy Awards. That film was Moonlight. This film became a huge stepping stone for the mainstream Hollywood scene as a film that presented an autobiographical story of a living black gay men, written and directed by black men, was given one of the most prestigious achievements in all of cinema. Although the current state of the American film industry has become more prone toward recognizing and giving more opportunity for marginalized communities, such as African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, women, homosexuals, and transgender people, change has not occurred fast enough. In order for change that will promote and support inclusion, it is important to address how not only the industry benefits, but how the artists and the viewers benefit as well. Representation of diversity within the film industry opens the gates for more sincere narratives on important social issues. It recognizes these communities in a positive way, and it also increases the recognition for opportunity amongst minority workers. Filmmakers, actors, and actresses that are part of marginalized groups share some of the most true and honest art. They convey struggles that they or their community has experienced, and Spike Lee is one of the most well-known and notable directors that can prove this point. His films confront racial injustices that Black Americans experience and become oppressed from. His film, Do the Right Thing, is an example of him commentating on racial division in America, and it focuses highly and pinpoints police brutality set forth against African Americans. In addition, Lulu Wang is a woman of color and a recently highly acclaimed writer and director who addresses cultural indifferences and struggles that Asian Americans experience in her film, The Farewell. It became an amazing symbol towards the importance of being proud of one's ethnic roots and identity. In addition, it also defied what it meant for a film to be considered American, and it broke several new grounds toward Asian American representation in film. Films that represent diversity positively influence the communities they acknowledge. There have been many occasions where a film acknowledges a minority in a positive manner and becomes a widely celebrated cultural event. 2 years ago, the film Black Panther became one of the biggest cultural events in history. At the center of the buzz, African Americans took pride at seeing a Black lead actor accompanied by strong women of color, watching a film directed by an African American. In addition, it also helped Black youth become proud of seeing an African American superhero on the big screen. There were several events of private screenings being made by volunteer and charity organizations funded to give kids the chance to see the film who wouldn't be able to afford to go see the movie on their own. For millions of African Americans, it was more than just a movie. Finally, they got to see themselves celebrated on the big screen. Films that pay attention to oppressed communities in society also help educate and inform audiences about a person who is part of a certain who is part of a certain group truly is. Paris is Burning is an acclaimed documentary that's a perfect example of how a film addresses to the masses of the identities and characters of transgender people and homosexuals in New York City during the 1980s. Paris is Burning gives an honest and real look into the transgender community, showing them as strong, caring, loving people, which is a remarkable stepping stone that represents and recognizes these minorities. No other film at the time received similar attention and praise. More diversity in the industry offers more acceptance and opportunity to minorities. The Hollywood Diversity Report of 2020, done by the UCLA College of Social Sciences, focuses on the progress of the minority population within Hollywood. It highlights the disproportionate stats dominated by the white male. For example, 91% of CEO and chair boards are white, 82% are male. In addition, 15% of all directors are people of color, and that's the exact same percentage for women as well. With that in mind, there is change slowly occurring, but it is apparent that it's not happening at the rates that people wanted to see. To conclude, the state of the film industry has never experienced this much change regarding diversity among all aspects of movie production. There is no reason to slow down, and now is not the time to stop inclusion from progressing. All of these reasons allows for artists to share personal stories to inspire younger generations, to educate audiences, and grant more opportunity for minorities as a whole within the film industry. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Yay, good job.